Hi! Fancy meeting you here in this little old place. I'm Tish, and this is Echo Echo. I think I have a lot of pie in my teeth. Probs, hey. How are we going? Look, my hair. Oh, damn. I feel like it needs to be cut off. Ugh. It's really, really dry on the ends. If I'm gonna do it, I should have done it when it was longer, and then I could have donated my hair, but it's terrible. I want like a mohawk. Who's up there? I thought there was only one dog up there. What are you doing? Oh, it's just Minnie's the only one eating or cleaning the bowl of my pie. Yes, Minnie has been walking around. She's like one of those pregnant ladies who's like, oh, oh. It's a bit sad. But I don't think she's due for another week or two. Maybe more. I need to backtrack. Yes. Oh, good news on the RSPCA. So I have started my monthly donation to the RSPCA. Remember, that's like the Royal Society for the Protection of Animals. What's the C for? For the protection and care of animals. And because it's Christmas time, they gave you an animal, and like you're the guardian angel of it. And I am the guardian angel of Ruckus. He is a German Shepherd crossed with a Husky. He'll get adopted for surezies. Yes, so that's very cute. And at least, I'm going to be giving to them every month, and hopefully I can up my donation as I go. So we are here today to discuss Enagic. Oh yeah, we're back. We're back, baby. Got to get ready for Tishmas and the true crime series, which is almost ready. I'm doing stuff like getting the like intro and crap like that, which is not like so far I've been working on a piece of something that goes for around about 20 seconds. And then I've got a disclaimer that I need to do. And I've been working on that for quite a few hours because I want it to look cool. Yeah, so I've done all the research and stuff for the first story I'm going to tell. Yeah, and then just working on how to make it ethical and not exploitative. We know there is an ethical sort of like, as long as it's not against the victims, yeah? Okay, so Tishmas, true crime, and anti-MLM. Oh, and Dragula. Please let me know if you like Dragula. I'm still going to do it. But check it out. It's fun, okay? I swear, even though the last episode was the grossest one I've ever seen. Like, the filth was off the charts. Anyway, I got into a bit of a back and forth on the Scott Schaefer video about Enagic. So we're going to have a look at my little interaction with that person. Oh, also, I might be able to get a new car. It's not going to be brand new. It's going to be like a couple of years old. All right, where is this? Okay, so let me get myself sorted. So we are going to watch a Kylie episode, all right? Not episode, Kylie video. But first we're going to look at this interaction. It made me laugh. Okay, so my original thing, the whole thing, okay. Yep, all right. So the video is Scott Schaefer, this one. The Kangan scam is getting much worse. I will try to remember to link it. It's a really good, concise little 10-minute video. Like, sounds like I'm shitting on it. I'm not, I swear. It's a great video. And look, 82,788 views. Brilliant. And he's got 141k subs. We need this man. So thank goodness. Don't look at my likes. My likes have been weird. It it was like on some video a couple of weeks ago, no, last week, and it was, someone really popular, and it said 97 likes, and then on the Clown Town it said 2.7k likes, and I'm like, that can't be right. There's only been 145 like views, or there was more, but okay. So this is Tish. Enagic is this comment, which no one has liked. Thank you, Scott Schaefer audience. No, I'm kidding. He was talking about Kangen, and I think I was writing this before the end, but just wanted to make sure people knew that they were the same thing. Enagic is the company and Kangen is the product they sell. They are a multi-level marketing company, and their income disclosure statement is the same as every other one, where 1% of people are successful. In Australia, there's a bunch of teams annihilating Australians with rank buying and encouraging people to go into debt for this. The leader is making huge income claims. There is one team called the Rural Freedom Movement that targets Australian farmers. Kylie, the leader, is a rural person and is ruining farmers while she is the only one making $100,000 a month. It's utterly disgusting. I am a small anti-MLM creator and have been covering them for a few months, and they make me very angry. Thank you for this video. I will be spreading this widely. Funnily enough, the people I cover rarely talk about the product because the product doesn't matter. And then Cherie Allen here said, there should be no income claims and no health claims regarding any of it. There is extensive compliance training about how the product and the marketing do what, how the product do what should be done. Unfortunately, individuals can do the wrong thing and are removed from the company if caught. Oh, if only that were true, Cherie. My reply to Shri was, the Australians are so bad at this. One of the leader posts her bank deposits and constantly talks about 100k months. That's here, Kylie. And then Kangan Alec here says, but what if it's a next big Bitcoin? People bought a bunch of them at $100 and cashed out at 50k. Alex maybe have English as an additional language. I went to his channel and it was confusing. There was some in French, I think. Anyway, my reply was, it's not. It's not the next Bitcoin. And then his reply was, but what if it is? Are you an expert? Do you work for the company? And my reply was, I would say I know a lot, and I would never work for them because it's a scam. Please see my OP to see the reasons why. If it were a good thing, I'd be doing it too. Kang and Alex. That's where you're wrong. The device is a medical device in Japan. It was approved by 6,000 doctors for use in the hospitals. The company already sold over 2 million units worldwide. Looks to me you are a pharma troll getting paid to spread misinformation about Kangen devices. And my reply, it started out being used widespread in Japan, but it isn't as popular anymore. Yes, it creates medical grade water, but it is still unnecessary, as this video has explicitly explained, because Scott Schaefer went through why the machine was unnecessary. The sale of the product is only as prolific because the distributors have to buy the machine to be a part of the company. And how do you earn money after that? Recruiting. You can only obtain a livable income at around 6-3. I know the rankings, Kangan Alec, and that involves selling over 100 of the machines. It's hard to sell one. A small anti-MLM creator, and you will not convince me that this is a good company or product. And the Australian distributors at the... Oh, fuck, I didn't get the end of that. And yes, I love my pharmaceuticals. I'd be dead if it weren't for my antidepressants. So I think I'll stick with science-based medicine. This machine's only benefit is a placebo. So enjoy until it stops working. And then because he said, I'm getting paid to spread misinformation about Kangen devices, I said, nah, I'm doing it for free. I don't think I said anything particularly like profound in that extra bit, but that was my little, he couldn't be convinced. I couldn't be convinced. No one was getting convinced. All right. Where's this video that I'm gonna watch? I don't know. Bye. Anyway, so that was quite interesting. What do you think, eh? Oh, that one's longer. She's interviewing somebody, so I'm more drawn to want to do that one. Because 47 minutes. Katie Baker. Okay. It could be a masterclass. All right. Well, I'm gonna do something at the same time. I started setting up the Christmas tree, but I have not finished. The other thing I have to do is I've got some tattoo time booked, so we're gonna finish the arm. All right. Oh, I need to get earbuds. Sounds good. Okay, we need to change the mic. Yes, Yeti mic. That's what we want. Okay. What do we want? It doesn't really matter, does it? Don't really matter. It doesn't matter. I just wanted to get rid of that bottom part. Alright, let's do it. Funky cool Medina. Let's do it.
We are live. Hello, everyone. Let us know in the comments where you're tuning in from. I'm Kylie X Stevenson. I'm on Katie Baker's page right now, tuning in with the one and only Katie Baker because 12 months ago, we were actually sitting in a very similar position as what we are right now. And Katie's success is extremely different.
Was it as beige as it is now? Was it as beige as this? Also, I think I don't think this is where I'm gonna live forever. I think I want to move around Toowoomba because it is cold down. I just want cold weather.
And so for those of you guys that are catching the replay, drop hashtag replay in the comments below. And again, let us know where you are tuning in from. So I'm here tonight. I am Katie's mentor, and I'm so honored that I've been on this incredible journey with Katie. And we wanted to create a no BS, like full on tell all TED talk to really just strip back, like pull back the curtains and share all the juiciness of Katie's journey around stepping into high ticket affiliate marketing, coming from low ticket network marketing.
Okay, I'm going to change it to be bigger because I, as you know, am a behavior expert now from watching so many episodes of the Behavior Panel. She has a look, Katie, she has a look of distaste, like in her mouth. Now they talk about like behavior being in clusters and it's like all of the things together add up to give us these things. Yeah. So I'm going to be looking at what's happening.
Katie, I'm so excited because 12 months ago I said to you, let's do an interview, and we did one on your personal page just like we are tonight. And we shared a lot around what it was that you had come from and where you'd moved from. But tonight I really actually want to like take it back a step and actually like share with your audience like the conversations that we had when you were getting started.
Why is she laughing? What the hell? That's weird.
With high ticket affiliate marketing, because if anyone's been following you like I had been, we knew you as Beauty by Katie. You were in low ticket, unique products, selling makeup. You were always stunning on these lives. So I know everyone knows that you've moved into high ticket and all of that, but I really just want to share super authentically around that journey. So how do you feel about, taking it back?
People don't talk like this. I just want to share super authentically. Why do you have to mention, like, I would assume that when people are sharing with each other that it is authentic, unless, like you have ulterior motives. But, like there's an assumption as humans that the people who we trust and spend time with, if they are sharing something with us, we're going to assume that it's authentic. So why do you need to stress that? I know why, but I'm just, it's hopefully getting someone else to think that. I got a really good comment on a TikTok saying that, like, a country girl who had said, "Oh, I've been having people trying to get me to join and they haven't joined." So I was like, "You smart cookie." So I'm really like, it's making a difference, and hopefully, people are getting more educated out there.
The step before getting started. How's that feel?
Yeah, great. I would love to do that because I think that, there's probably people that are really curious and wondering how do you get started in high ticket. So for me,
Oh, super easy. Buy one of those stupid water machines. I am sure that you waste just as much money, regardless of which ticket you get. This high ticket and low ticket affiliate marketing is bullshit.
me personally, as you know, if you've been following along, I was in low ticket network marketing, selling makeup and skincare. And I had been with the same company for over 6 years. So
That's interesting. She was in the same company for 6 years. I wonder, she must not have been having any success otherwise. Or she could foresee that her success was limited. So in other words, she knows the industry. Interesting. And I wonder if that means she brought a team with her, because that's going to contribute to success right there.
I was doing something that I enjoyed, but I wasn't making enough money. And I was watching Kylie then in her early 20s. She was traveling, had horses, didn't have a full-time job, wasn't tied to anything. And I could see that she was living this freedom lifestyle. And I was always really, really curious about what it was that she did.
How long ago? She had all this, and this? Like, I thought that she was only successful in the last year.
So when I reached out to Kylie, I was really curious to find out what it was that she did. We had a pretty basic
Were you?
chat, and Kylie sort of said, this is what we do. I'll shoot you over a video. And at the end of the video, I reached back out to Kylie and I honestly just said to her, I was like, so you sell really expensive water filters, is that right? And
Yeah, because this probably wasn't that clear, right? Why are we laughing? That's the product. That's the stupid product that you're trying to get people to buy, Kylie.
it was like, yeah. As a matter of fact, like I do. And I've been doing this for a few years and this is how I generate my income. And straight off the bat, I was like, you know what? I'm not interested. I couldn't see myself doing that after being with a company for so many years. And I guess I felt like I was really connected to my product and what I was sharing. And although I was sitting there watching Kylie making...
Hang on. So you were fine, but you asked for the video? That doesn't happen unless you're looking to join a different company.
a much bigger income than I was. I was in that low ticket side hustle. And
The product doesn't matter. The people at the top of my eight are making millions. Okay? It doesn't matter. What matters is the team.
it still scared me that I couldn't commit to doing something like that because of the product. I had no idea what it was. I had no real interest in water, and I didn't really believe that it was something that I could have done.
Oh, no interest in water. Water talk is going to annihilate her. I'm kidding. Water talk is... I don't even know anything about water talk. I just know it was big a while ago.
So anyway, shiny ball syndrome came into play, and I actually got tangled up in a little bit of a investing rabbit hole where I thought, let's pop a little bit of money into the old crypto when that was a thing. And, we started off really small and invested a little bit of money to see how it go, play it safe. And within a couple of weeks, we doubled our initial investment. And I was like, yes, this is awesome. So, I knew that Kylie had been involved with this as well. So, we sort of chatted back and forth, one about the business and two about, this other trading platform. And we decided to just throw a little bit more money at it and see where we wound up. And within a couple of weeks, not only had I resigned from Unique, the platform had crashed and we had lost everything that we had invested into this platform.
Why is this bitch laughing? That's a tragic story. What the fuck? Also, yeah, you went to the casino with your money. Mm-hmm. I invested $300 in crypto and lost about half of it. And my purpose there was I just wanted to see how easy it was based on the ingenious people, oh, this is such an easy way to blah, blah, blah. I would not have done this if I didn't get on this, and it was so freaking easy. And I just, chucked in something that it would have been okay if I lost it, which is a privilege. And that's how you should have played, Katie. So, yeah, great. But Kylie, oh, she's so empathetic.
Now, this was a wild time. So Kylie was like, oh, bugger. And she went back off to her business and the following month did a close to $30,000 month. So for Kylie, it wasn't a humongous deal. But here was little old me who had resigned from my previous company and had just lost a ton of money in crypto and had no real clue about what I was going to do.
Shut the fuck up. Why is she laughing so much at her? Also, why would she care about you? Of course she's just going to go, what do you mean? Like, she's not invested in you at the moment. You haven't signed up with her.
I'd already had the chat with Kylie about, the water and Enagic and the partnership and decided that it wasn't for me. And, I went away and I licked my wounds for a couple of weeks and I was thinking, I'm going to have to get a real job. This seems like...
Yeah. Isn't that interesting that you said you're going to have to get a real job? So you know that this is not a real job. Okay. Also, if you lost everything, how, when you tell us that you're going to buy a machine that's almost $5,000, if you got the cheaper one, if you got the cheaper option, how did you afford it? Because you just said you lost everything to crypto. I remember that because Kylie was laughing at it twice because she thinks it's hilarious, apparently.
My only option here. And anyway, Kylie and I were still, chatting about all of the things, and she ended up sending me a video of the compensation plan breakdown with Enagic and the structure.
And I couldn't unsee it. I couldn't unsee it.
And after that, I decided that I was just going to jump in and give it a go. And
how? You just said before that you lost all your money in crypto, and you quit Unique. So that's really interesting.
See what happened from there.
Oh, look at that look. That is such a condescension from Kylie. Like, I told her. I knew it. It's that she's holding back the words of, I told her.
So I bought in to the Enagic partnership.
How?
And my product came, which is an incredible in-home medical grade water ionizer.
Yeah, but how? Because you just told us. Like, I know, people. I'm annoyed. You're leaving things out of the story.
That sat in the box for 9 weeks because I wasn't really interested in the water.
Yeah. Because it's not about the fucking product. Thanks for telling us that, Katie. These people. Are you for real? Like, just tell you. It's a pyramid scheme. Because the product sat in a box on my floor. Because it really didn't matter. It's about recruiting. Thank you. That's a great song. But
a beautiful shower unit, which is now one of my favorite products that, again, sat in the box as well.
There are 3 products. So, great.
Along with the Ukon. And, I'd spoken to Brad briefly about when I got started in the business, and I'd sort of said, this is what I want to do, and he was like, yeah, whatever. And it wasn't until I started making some serious money that he said to me, "What are you actually doing?" I said, "Oh, well, I'm selling these water filters." And he said, "Well, where is it?" It's in the cupboard. He said, "I think we need to get it out, Katie, and get it set up." So he went.
Can you believe this? Oh, I'm selling these water filters. How? Yeah. Oh, yeah. What's your pitch? I don't know. I don't know what they fucking do. It's in a box in a cupboard because it doesn't fucking matter. They just need to buy it and then they join my team. That's how this works. As soon as they buy it, they're in my team. I don't give a fuck about the product. This is
Setting
terrible.
up the shower unit and the water ionizer and all of the things, and it's actually really laughable now because we are both so obsessed with the products. And when we go to camp drafts, we have to fill up like huge big water containers to take with us because we are now complete water snobs and just cannot drink normal water out of those. So the turnaround and my journey of, my initial reaction to the business and just not feeling aligned and passionate about those products to just jumping in anyway, and then realizing that my real passion came from the business structure and seeing the potential behind the business.
Of course, your passion is about the business structure. Because that's where the money is. Duh.
And the ability of this business structure to genuinely change people's lives. So instead of having that side hustle where they're making, enough to cover the groceries or the power bill or, maybe a little bit extra, that it's genuine financial independence from the sales and, seeing the product as more than a product, but as a vehicle that actually allows you the genuine ability to be able to change your life. And I think
How? Oh, what the fuck? This is just like... This product is such a good product because then you can change your life because of the compensation plan.
Really big thing. And I know that I said that to you in the beginning, and I love that you went all the way back and shared all of that. So thank you for being so open around sharing the fact that we lost thousands of dollars. But it's such a journey, right?
Which I found absolutely hilarious, but I still managed to get $5,000 out of you at least to get you into the company. And this woman, Katie, has been in MLMs for 6 years and she's got fucking Kylie here as I'm her mentor. Kylie said at the beginning, I am her mentor. No, you're just an upline. I'm sure that she's probably better than you at sales.
Same for me. When I got started, I was only 23. So my values weren't necessarily around my own health. So when I saw a water filter, in simple terms, I was like, I don't get it. And same for me. I then saw the business structure. Now, I don't believe that the business would work if you had a shitty product, but because these are actually medically graded.
There are so many terrible products in MLMs. Successful ones. Oh my God. That's stupid. That's a stupid thing to say.
Pretty much every client I've ever had, they get started because of the business, but as soon as they have their water units in their own home, they become the most amazing, testimonies to this product.
Mm-hmm. Because they're trying to convince you to buy it. It's as simple as that. They have to. Oh, we would never be without it. Oh yeah, it's the best product ever. You may as well buy it. And guess what? You're automatically a distributor when you buy it. So you may as well get, your good showers and a commission when you get your, people come round and they have a shower and they love it or they drink the water, blah, 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 and so on and so on.
Because it's genuinely a fantastic product. It has a 5-year warranty on them. They're medically graded. They're put in hospitals around the world. So you know that they're the best that money can buy. But that is why the business is still here 50 years later, is because the water ionizing industry is actually booming and has grown.
Oh yeah? Have you got a source for that one? Because no, it's not. No, it's not. Water filtering is but not ionizing. And why is that? Because our body does this thing called homeostasis, which means that it has the appropriate functions in the body to make water the perfect pH that it needs to be.
By over like what is it, 17? It's a $17 billion industry, I think it is. So don't quote me on that. I have to like check my stats.
Well, why don't you check them now? You've got a phone, I'm going to assume, close to you. Google it right now, Kylie, and tell me about specifically things that produce alkaline water.
But this is why, like there's a great product, but people are like, and then they see the business and like, oh, I get it. And so I was very similar to you, Katie. And I know that's why I said to you, I get it, but just look at the business, because I had been watching Katie for years, following her journey in low ticket network marketing. And I wanted Katie in my team. I was like, what you could do over here, if you're like surviving on low ticket, you would thrive in high ticket. So I just waited. Waited,
Ew. This desperation to get people like cross recruit.
I reached out to Katie, and this is what we teach you guys as well. And what I've taught Katie is we don't chase sales. We don't hassle people. We literally just promote what's.
Is it raining again? Lucky I got the clothes off the line. Yeah, sure. You don't harass people. Just some people get harassed from MLMs because not many people admit that. You just waited until she was desperate. Then here you go. And I'm sure after she watched that video, you didn't do a follow-up. Not going to follow up until she dies. You didn't need to with her, but gross.
And people have to come to us, which is also why we wanted to have a conversation tonight around just like pulling back the curtain so you guys can know that Enagic like manufactures their own in-home water ionizing systems for your benchtop, in your kitchen, for your shower. It has over 63 different uses around your home. It can save you up to $3,000 a year on household chemicals. So both Katie and I now have completely chemical-free homes. Oh, really?
Completely chemical-free. Okay, you both live on properties, so you have absolutely no chemicals for pests, no pesticides, yeah, no chemicals for. Well, look, I don't want to burst your bubble here, though, but water, the thing that is at the heart of this entire thing, hydrogen and oxygen are chemicals, aren't they? I'm pretty sure they are, but I'm going to confirm that in a second. Everything's chemicals. You don't have a chemical-free home. You have probably a, cleaner, like you've got certain cleaners not in your home. You use different cleaners. That's it. It's not chemical-free. Duh.
It's really fun because like I go out in the garden, I still use Roundup, but inside I'm like, it's all the water, the 2.5 acidic water that's disinfectant around my home. The 11.5, which helps with melatonin, is really good for getting rid of oils and pesticides.
Melatonin? What? What's to do with melatonin? Huh? The water is melatonin, or it treats melatonin, or it's like melatonin. What? It's confusing.
The beauty water, I literally just before I put some makeup on, I did the beauty water to tone my face. I use it for everything. And I said to Katie just the other day, I was like, what do you use your machine for now? And her response was, everything. And so I love that you've said that, one, you now love the product, but two, you actually looked at it as a business. So tell me, I know that you used to make, this is crazy. Sorry to like share your money stories, but I know that you used to make around $35,000 a year with Unique,
which is phenomenal for anyone in an MLM. She would have had to work her ass off to do that. But I'm sure she has to do that with Enagic as well. Also, hydrogen and oxygen are chemicals. I just confirmed. So water is made of chemicals. So it's not a chemical-free home. You twit.
for a low ticket product, like that's pretty good. But
Any MLM, for any MLM to make $35,000 a year is amazing.
one thing you said to me was like, how am I going to sell a $6,000 water unit when I can't even sell, or I struggle to sell a $100 mascara? And again, the thing that I said,
Who the fuck is buying a $100 mascara? No one. Does Unique really have a $100 mascara? My God. God, even like the most expensive Estee Lauder, like, my God, $100? I need to look that up because that sounds too much.
we're calling in a higher caliber of people that actually want to change their lives. They're not looking for a mascara. They're here because they want to financially create.
The people who are buying the fucking mascara are also looking for a financial opportunity. You're all the same. You're not above them. Fuck off. You don't need to shit on another MLM. You're all the same. All the same. In fact, you're 100% worse because you exploit rural people. You try to take money from people who are so fucking desperate for that 100K that you wave around. Look, you can have this 100K and just like me. And you know that's not fucking true. Scamming fucking farmers. There's a special place in hell for you.
Shift in their business, in their life, sorry. So I would love for you to share, again, really authentically, like what was the shift for you and how easy was it getting that first sale across the line, and what has been your experience and the difference, or
The first sale probably went to somebody who she knew.
difference at all, selling a $100 product to a $10,000 product?
I would, and hand on my heart, honestly say that
If you are an honest person, this is another thing the behavior panel has taught me, you don't have to say hand on your heart. Your word can be trusted. You don't have to make big professions of being honest and blah, 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 blah.
I have never felt anything easier when it comes to business that can compare to what we have here. So, for me, being with Unique, as incredible as that company was me having to make money. I had to show up every single day to
Oh. She loved that company.
make money. I had to be making videos. I had to be putting makeup on my face. I had to be sharing products every single day myself personally to be able to get income coming in. And, my view and my mindset on online business was so small when I got started. After we got all my paperwork processed and Kylie came to me and she said, okay, what are your goals? And I sort of said, I'd love to create a $10,000 month, because to me that was huge. That was life-changing money, because I've been working so hard to make so much less than that. And that was my first genuine goal, was to create a $10,000 month. And so here, as Kylie briefly touched on before, we don't target friends and family. We actually learn how to properly leverage social media so that you never actually have a conversation.
What does that mean? Leverage social media. Use it, but you have to. Kylie signed up her boyfriend. Everybody is signing up their partners. Like, come on now.
You never have to have a conversation with anyone in your personal network if you don't want to. And
if you don't want to. Okay, sure.
We learn all of the ins and outs of advertising and doing.
Oh, yeah. Are they doing these fucking terrible masterclasses? Because they're not good.
Doing it properly, that it works in a successful way. And I remember, I'd signed up, I'd done my paperwork, and then we were heading off to a camp draft that first weekend, and Kylie had talked me through running my first ad on Facebook. And by the end of that weekend, I had, a couple of ladies reach out to me from my very first post that I ever did. And I went away to the draft on the weekend, and I had, these couple of people message me and say, hey, I've seen you post. What's the deal? What's it about?
You could have done that with the Unique stuff as well. Like, what was stopping you before? And, look, I don't think Kylie's that brilliant, right? So the fact that she knows how to put up a fucking Facebook ad, it's not that impressive.
Followed the same simple process along that I went through with Kylie when I reached out with her, and I said, hey, if you're interested, take a look at this video. And by the end of that week, I'd made
Oh, good. That's what they all say.
my first 2 sales. And I remember getting back in touch with Kylie during that week, and I kept saying to her, what do I need to do? Should I be doing something else? Because, I had this ad running and it was bringing all these people in to have conversations with me, and I felt like I wasn't doing any work because I wasn't having to show up and be live on Facebook and having to create videos and put all of this extra stuff together. I just clicked schedule and the ad went out and people started to reach out to me, and it was so foreign just having no idea what I should have been doing. But I was making my first couple of sales, and within my first few weeks, I got super close to generating my first, $6,000-7,000 a month, and I'd only just got started. And I think that is what gets me so excited.
How many people came over with you, Katie? The first month from an established MLM person is always going to be pretty good. I just hate the smugness of this woman. Like, she thinks that she's so fucking top shit. You're a scam artist. Like, absolute scam artist. You're not smart. This is a system that has been thought up of by other people, and you're just exploiting it. So you're not as smart as you think you are.
Is knowing that everyone's really busy and everyone has different priorities, and whether it's your family or your kids or your hobbies or whatever it is that you're interested in, you don't want to be sacrificing that time to be able to just go and enjoy your life. So being able to just have a business that runs on autopilot, that you just schedule your ads and you just check back in and connect with people and have real, honest, authentic conversations around what it looks like. And in less than 2 sales per month, you can create your first $100,000 a year. And that's the minimum. That's the very basic bottom line of what we teach you to do.
Less than 2 sales a month can get you $100,000 a year? No. Excuse me, ma'am. No. That is completely fucking wrong. And that even goes against everything. Like, you have to get... Oh, shit. Now I'm mad. So, people who earn up to $100,000 a year median here is somebody who's a 682-3. All right? What are you talking about? That is not a reasonable fucking... It's just not. It's an absolute lie, is what it is. There's no one making that much money except for Kylie. I don't think. There wouldn't be many. Where is that gone? Where the hell is that gone? Media player. It's not coming up with the thing that I would like to be on. Okay, I'll keep going. I'm going to stop singing because I want to have a shower.
Yeah, is that less than 2 sales a month. So if you are someone who is super driven and just ready to make that big change in your life, the potential here for what you can create in your first few sales is completely life-changing. So my low ticket mindset quickly transitioned into the world of possibilities, and my $10,000 a month goal has definitely increased over the last 12 months.
So I love that. Thank you for sharing, because I was someone that just spoke so much belief into Katie, because I know that everyone that comes into my organization in one way or another has what it takes, because they've already said yes, right? Like, once they're in, I already know within me that they can go all the way, because I have gone all the way, right? So I know that if I can do it, literally anyone can. I'm the most...
No, you can't. This is wrong. Absolutely 100% wrong, because you are all in direct competition with each other. You recruit your competition. So with her there, you're losing out on the opportunity to earn money, and she's not going to let it happen that you're going to be, beating her, because there's only so much money to go around.
Technically challenged human being in the world, and I had no prior experience. And so when someone like Katie comes in and is like, oh, I want to do a $10,000 month, I think she said within 12 months. And I was like, babe, like you need to raise those goals a little bit. And within
This is
4
disgusting.
months,
This is disgusting.
Katie generated her first $55,000 month.
Income claims, income claims, income claims. Remember how that person said, oh, they would never let anybody get away with these income claims. This is disgusting. And impossible for everyone to do. How many did you bring over in your team, Katie? How many?
In the 5th month of this business, no, 4th month, sorry. In the 4th month of this business, getting started with Enagic, getting her first sale through. I still remember calling her. We have an automated sales team, by the way, guys. So we have everyone else to do our sales calls.
Who does them? How does this work? You have not ever explained that. That is not normal. You are the salesperson in a multi-level marketing company. How does that happen?
I believe if anyone wants one after this, Katie's going to open her own calendar. But we do have a sales team. And so I had rang Katie and I was like, babe, like you've got your first sale coming through, $1,154 from her first sale. And she was like, what? What do you mean? Like, this is so easy. What do I need to do? Like, it was just so easy. And I was like, this is what it gets to be like.
1,100.
And so 4 months later, to celebrate Katie doing a $55,000 month, like that's one, more than she used to make in her whole year with Unique. But two, that's more than some uni degrees now earn for.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up about that. You can't compare the two. Can I get a job anywhere as a teacher now? Pretty much, yeah. Can she fucking get a job after she leaves this? I don't know, maybe. Can you?
Full time, right? So let that sink in. It's like Katie saw this 6 months previous to that and was like, not sure I feel aligned. Wait, let me look at the business. Okay, cool. Now I see the potential. Got started.
I lost all my money in crypto, but miraculously had enough money to buy a water machine. I wonder how that works.
Made a first few sales, then started using the product because she didn't need to be a product of the product because she believed in the business vehicle.
Yeah, that's the problem, Kylie. You simpleton. That is a pyramid scheme. If it isn't about the product, that's a pyramid scheme.
And so the people that we're attracting in are business-minded people that understand business. They're not people necessarily that are looking for a water unit, but one,
Yeah, exactly.
they definitely start using it and become water snobs like us. But two, they see the potential of the business model and that's what they're investing in. So
is, I mean, it's the same thing. The product is just different. And because you're not selling 100 different like mascaras, and the mascara is not $100 fucking dollars. So way to go there, Kylie, and Katie didn't correct her. But oh fuck, what was I saying? Oh damn it, what was I saying?
But one, they definitely start using it and become water snobs like us. But two, they see the potential of the business model and that's what they're investing in. So when you think about a $5,000 or $10,000 investment that you can generate back within your first 5 sales, it's a no-brainer. Right? And so for me, I got to witness Katie do astronomical things. So I know that if anyone has seen my post, like I spoke about Katie collapsing timelines, and that's what Katie and I are here to do. So I'm about to hit legacy income, which we haven't touched on yet, but in Enagic is where you hit a certain place in the business where you start to earn $5,000 every month for the rest of your life. Now that's 7,500 Australian dollars every month for the rest of my life. But here's the thing, it's taken me 5 years. Katie is on track to do it in under 3 years.
How many people is she explaining to do that? Hey? And how does this this legacy thing work, right? Because, yeah, like what if you leave the company? Also, so to hit legacy, right? Can you see here all of the numbers? Okay. Legacy is, I think, here. So 4, 5. I think it's -3. No, I think it's -4. Oh no, maybe Kylie, she's earning above the median, but I think it's -3. So out of the total number of distributors, 88, 7, like so 20, 47 people, 47 and 88. 130, I think. 135, sorry. Yeah. 135 people in the entire company are getting legacy. So if Kylie lives to be 80, right, so she's 23, it just doesn't seem like it's a financially wise thing for Enagic to have. So I just don't understand how it works.
Here to shrink the timelines. When Katie did her first $50,000 month, that was so much sooner. Like, there was no way I'd hit $55,000 in 1 month in my first year, but Katie did. And this is what we're here to show you, because we've changed our...
She brought a team.
Where we want to show you what it's about. We want to show you Enagic. We want to show you the products. We want to show you the business structure.
How many other people have done this?
And the compensation plan of what is possible in this space, because in today's society, we're told that, like, you live in this box, you struggle, and you struggle until you die, and that's what you're meant to do.
How fucking dare she talk like this when she has like this easy street that she's on at the moment because she's exploiting people. Just because it's working doesn't mean it's not a scam. It is a fucking scam. You're just winning at it, right? So if you can live with yourself, lay your head down and know how many rural people you're exploiting, okay? Salt of the earth farmers who have had years and years, on their properties and, oh, look, it's Aboriginal land. Okay. Whoops. Always was, always will be. Leased land, well, stolen land, okay, but farmers are still have a really big function in our day-to-day life in getting, just everything to us. Milk, bread, fucking meat, okay? Vegetables, food, textiles, like farms are so important and the industries have been gutted and, like so shortchanged with the way that they're treated. And you want people to invest in this so that you can get this legacy income. So you can be the person with the most money. What a scumbag.
But we're here to show you how to get the fuck out of that box. We are here to show...
No, you're not. You don't give a fuck.
You that life does not have to be like that, but you have to be courageous enough to say yes. And when
you have to be heartless enough to rip off people who you claim to love. You have to look people in the eye and lie to them about success so that you can sell them this useless water machine and I can get legacy income. You have to be able to do that. Ew.
That's when I know that you can go all the way, right? That's when I know that you can go all the way, because that's the hard thing, is saying yes. Once you get started, as you've heard from Katie, is so freaking easy, right? Going this way. We heard from Katie. So it's like, this is what's possible. So Katie, what would be the...
Oh, she has such a dry mouth. I wonder why that is. It's almost like you can't even swallow your own lies.
I guess like the biggest realization for you moving into high ticket affiliate marketing, it has automation, so you don't have to do your own sales calls anymore. You've got automated ads running. There's a lot of automation involved. And again, I know you're going to offer up some calls this week, but overall, like, what has been your experience around...
You said there's no calls. Someone else does your calls. You just said it. Why is she doing calls?
the automation side of things, or even just your biggest shift? Forget automation, but like, what is your biggest shift going from low ticket to high ticket?
Yeah, I guess the most eye-opening thing for me was the decrease in the workload. I thought, because I had to do so much work to be able to sell a product to make so little money, that to be able to generate huge incomes and have those big number months, that I would have no time freedom. And I constantly saw Kylie posting all the time about this, time freedom and automation.
Isn't that ironic? You constantly saw Kylie posting about time freedom. You constantly saw her posting about it. Do you see what you did there?
Business. And like, I genuinely thought that I had that. I thought that, we had that within the company that I was in, because there was no handling of products. People went to my website, they ordered, the products got shipped. So I had automation happening, but it was on a completely different scale. So, when people reach out to you and you have the conversation with them and they're like, okay, I'm interested, like, what's the next step? And they see the vision and they see how passionate we are about it. And it's like, okay, well, let's hook you up on a call with one of our sales specialists. And then the sales specialist takes the call and handles the paperwork and processes the sale. And that is true automation and time freedom. And I can be doing the things that I love and creating content now that is personally, authentically me. Not, I know when I first reached out to Kylie, I said to her, I'm so sick of the look of my own face, every day having to, put makeup on and take photos. And I just wanted to be able to show up as I was, and to have been able to create a brand now that is based on, my family and horses.
Sure does look like you're wearing makeup now. Does that mean that you didn't want to, like, and I'm going to bet $100 million that I don't have that you used to talk about how you're doing content you love. Why wouldn't your unique content be about your family and horses? Like, why wouldn't it be? I'm going to have to look at her stuff, because I bet you there's something in there that's where I bet you she hasn't changed much. But you just said that you had time freedom, so why you don't have to create content, do you? Because it's all automated. I thought that's what. Hmm. Maybe you're not telling the truth there.
Whatever my day-to-day looks like, without having to, be make-upped and hair and perfect and teaching and doing all of the things. My brand and my business is now authentically myself, and what that looks like for me. And that is the beauty of what we get to share with people who are ready to jump into this space. Is you don't need to be anything in particular. You can just authentically show up as yourself. And
I bet you said that about unique as well. You can be yourself in this. You can be a beginner. I bet. Doesn't matter doesn't matter whether you know how to do makeup, because everybody's a recruit. Everybody's a potential recruit,
to create your content, and the business runs anyway, and the sales team handles the sales, and you have the time freedom to be able to just go about living your life. So that was probably the biggest eye-opener for me when it came to transitioning from low ticket to high ticket.
I love that. And I will never, ever forget that you always kept saying to me, like, this is just so easy. Like, are you sure I'm not meant to be doing more? Like, this is so easy. And it's also because
I'm guessing, based on this thing, Kylie's got a few people who are saying this is hard. So she needed a little bit of pushback, saying, "Oh no, it's not hard. Look, it was easy for Katie." Yeah, because Katie was used to working her ass off for makeup, and now she had an established team and she brought it to Enagic. So yeah, yep. So easy.
in a low ticket, like, let's go back to your $10,000 month, right? Or the goal of the $10,000 month, which we well and truly surpassed very quickly. But in a low ticket network marketing company, if Katie was earning $50 commission, which is like top end for like a low ticket company, she would have had to have sold 500 products per month to get to that space of $10,000 a month, right?
It doesn't matter, because the money is in the team building. So it doesn't really matter what she sells. and what the commission is, because it's not about the commission, it's about the fucking team, and you know that, Kylie. Come on now. Kylie with two E's, ex Stevenson.
That's why Katie had in her head that she had to work really, really, really hard because, of course, 500 products. If you have to sell 500 products, like even let's best case scenario, like everyone buys 3 products.
Do you think that she thinks, like, do you think she's dumb as shit? Of course she knows she doesn't have to sell as much. Like, duh. That's condescending. Like, everybody would know that they don't have to sell as many things. Ah, she's so annoying. Like, I think she speaks down to people because she thinks people are dumb. And they're not, generally.
Still,
what is it with, like,
over 200 people that you have to sell to? Like,
yeah, you don't have to do that with this. Duh, because it's a more expensive product. I mean, come on now. These people at the top of the network marketing companies, I just think that they are so smart. Like, we're the smartest people alive. Like, I just think of Doug Wood, and it's all, you know, I'm getting his book. I'm very excited. The book has been found, and I think it's going to be on its way to me soon. I'm going to be doing a book review with DC. Very excited. Yeah. Just assuming that they're the smartest people because they're rich from a MLM, and all they did was hang on. For starters, they stayed in the company, right? And they don't have a conscience about how their money's made. That's it. I'm going to leave it there for tonight and finish this tomorrow. But yeah. Fuck this shit. Oh, where's my mouse? Hello, it is the next day and I am back. I need to turn the earbuds on. So look, the hair, oh, what a nightmare. I just feel like nothing is, like the whole ends are terrible. I think I'm gonna have to cut it all off and start again. Beats, what's happening? Do I need to disconnect from my phone? Maybe. I'm trying to get approved for a loan to buy a new car. And hopefully I'm able to do that. Okay. I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna have to go off here. What's happening? What's happening? Gotta make sure. Yesterday I was supposed to get a phone call from my Ozempic prescriber nurse and it did not work. I don't know what was happening. Okay. No. Like my phone just doesn't want to pick up when there's people there. Okay, there we go. Let's make sure the Yeti is still selected. Yes. Alright. Let's do it.
more, like this is so easy. And it's also because in a low ticket, like let's go back to your $10,000 month, right? Or the goal of the $10,000 month, which we well to get to that space of $10,000 a month, right? So that's why Katie had in her head that she had to work really, really, really hard because, of course, 500 products. If you have to sell 500 products, like even let's best case scenario, somewhat like everyone had products, she sold like 5, right? It might have been 6, but she did 6 sales to generate 50,000. So it's like this is why 2 products or 2.
Ah, 50,000. How do you get 6 products with 50,000? Because I know that they have, like, you don't start making good money until like you're at Kylie's end of the thing. It has to be on the team.
Ended up in over $10,000, right? Because now Katie has all this time, because instead of selling 500 products to make $10,000,
Yeah, we
she's
get
spoken
it.
to maybe 10 people
We
to get 2
we get it.
sales. Let's work
I doubt she's only spoken to 10 people to get those sales, but okay. Or maybe she hasn't at the moment because she has a team.
off that. Now she's spoken to 10 people, made 2 sales, and made $10,000. It would actually be closer to like 13, but still. So this is the difference, right? This is where the time leverage comes from, and this is what Katie watched me do when I was competing full-time and traveling full-time and being a hot mess, because I had my ads running on automation, I had my sales team working for me, and I only needed 2 sales a month to generate $10,000.
This is so misleading because you need more than that. You've got to go in the ranks to get the 10 grand. I need to look at their compensation plan.
Now gets to experience, right? So it's a pretty cool transition, and I was so lucky that I founded at such a young age. But our online educational platform is there to take full advantage of. So we have education, because if you're not like, Katie come from experience but had never run any ads really before, so she still had a lot to learn. I had no idea. I had
Guess what? It's really easy to put up a fucking Facebook ad. Like, for real. This is pathetic.
no bloody clue, no branding, no nothing. And I had to learn everything from the ground up. So now 5 years later, I've actually built out my own training platform that teaches you guys what it looks like to start using your social media, start promoting, start sharing, and then also tap into my sales team and my automation. So Katie, I don't want to keep this running for too long. Let me know if this is going too crazy. But what was your experience like using a educational platform that actually teaches people now? So it's not that you just had to get your product and then get thrown in the deep end and see you later, but
That's not what other companies do. Okay? You're not the only MLM team network marketer who has a training system. It's so ignorant, and it's like, we have this and no one else can do it like us. Yeah, you know what? No one else is doing it like you because they're smarter than you and they're actually compliant. Well, most people are. This is the network marketing of 5 years ago from America. Like this, I'm making 100 grand a month. You are not allowed to do that. Flat out. And it's deceptive and disgusting because you are purposely misleading people.
your experience was you could come in, you had education, you had support, we had weekly calls. What was your experience learning that, even for someone that had experience, but now, of course, like seeing other people that have come in with no experience as well and still be able to make their first $10,000 a month within 6 months or whatever it is? What did that surprise you? Did you feel like that was included? Like, what was your experience with the education side of things?
I actually had no idea when I said yes. I had no idea about the automation and the ads and
It's the same thing that you were doing in Unique. But you just had to put in more hours. Like it's the same thing, but a product that allows you to work less. Also, thank God Kylie took a drink of water because that bitch is dry as shit. So 10 grand. Where is? That's a YouTube video. I just want. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going here.
the education behind all of that. And I really had no idea about the sales team or anything like that. I was just at a place where I needed some serious change. And this did tick a lot of those boxes. So it wasn't until I jumped in and got inside the platform and learned, I realized why nothing else would have worked before. So if I had left, lots of low ticket people have the saying that, the grass isn't always greener on the other side. And, there's so many similarities between low ticket companies. And jumping into Kylie's platform and the education behind the leveraging the social media, I knew it never would have worked if I went anywhere else, because here it actually breaks it down into that step-by-step success guide is what I love to call it, because that's exactly what it is. You just follow the path of the people that have gone before you and you learn exactly how to leverage social media.
That's exactly what every fucking company does. Like, this is frustrating. We do it different here, and we do it by doing the same. Frustrating.
One, that you have the time freedom, and that two, your content reaches the people that it's meant to reach. So I had run a couple of ads previously, you know, when I was with Unique and I was trying to not harass my family and friends anymore. But I was flying blind. I had no idea what I was doing. And it turns out I was doing it completely wrong and could have had my Facebook page shut down permanently and all of the things because I had.
Are you fucking kidding me? You could have now. You could now. Oh, Kylie. Why is she is just like, she's laughing straight in her face about how terrible this woman was at business. You were so bad. Remember how you lost 10 grand? My God.
No experience. I had no idea. And I'm not a read the instructions kind of gal. I'm a just wing it and see what happens. So when I actually learned how to run a proper ad and learn that I had the ability to target the people that I wanted to target and the people that I want to work with, my mind was just completely blown. Having access to that makes you feel like you've just found gold after mining your entire life. It just lays it out in a way that you just follow the steps, and it's that easy. It really is that easy.
Like every other network marketing company. Yeah, we know. It's painful.
Oh, I just got emotional. I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm going to cry because, oh, fuck, sorry.
That's pathetic. I don't buy that a second. She wasn't even... You were laughing a second ago. And she's talking about fucking following a system. Sure. No red
Your
nose.
story has just been incredible to watch, and
Because she brought a team, and that's it.
sorry, I feel really embarrassed when I'm crying. But
You should be. Are you? You have the same face that you have had the entire time.
I remember messaging Katie on her birthday at the start of this year. And I said, whatever I did, happy birthday, whatever, just watching your success has been so special. And her response was, thank you for changing my life.
I knew. Can't say happy birthday without patting yourself on the back there. Oh, I am such an important person. Blech. Disgusting. How many other people's lives have you changed for the worse?
And this is what's possible in this space. And it just makes me so proud to know what Katie has done, how it has changed her family's life. And with so much ease and flow. And I'm so proud of everything that you've done and all the people that you've supported. And I just want to come back to, like, let's just share with people what that can actually look like. So we just spoke about, like, we aren't here to help you buy your groceries. Like, that's not what we want to do. We want you to experience that and send a message that says, thanks for changing my life. Because I get messages like that all the time, and it is so special. And it really, we have an obligation to share this business because this is what's possible.
Disgusting. Scammer. This is so manipulative. You would not believe that they are not everybody's making money. She's making money. She is. So she can talk like this, right? And the other one's probably making money too because she already has a team, right? So it's bullshit. Oh, we're not here to help you get your groceries. We want you to be rich, which is not possible?
So we're here to help you create your first $100,000. Now, whether you do that in a month, whether you do it in 6 months, or whether you do it in 12 months, we don't care. We just want you to create your first $100,000 month, not your first $300 so that you can go buy the groceries this week. Like, we're here to help you change your life. So, Katie, do you want to dive into some numbers around what it actually looks like to create $100,000 getting started with Enagic?
Yes. So we did touch briefly on the packages. So as you would have heard from the start, I did buy the trio of products, our trifecta.
So she started on a trifecta. So that's not a quad. So that was more than the base 6,000 or 5,000. Tell me again how you lost all your money in crypto?
A quad strategy, and inside that quad strategy it actually allows you to earn an extra point of commission on all of your sales moving forward, which when I heard that for the first time I was thinking, but how can I earn even more money than that? And when you really break it down, like your first $100,000 does look like 1.7 sales a month, so less than 2 sales per month. But in your first 4 sales using the quad strategy, you're going to generate over $10,500 worth of income. And then that then bumps up how many points of commission you're then earning. And in your next 4 sales, you're actually earning over $17,000. So I know when people hear big numbers like, oh, she's generated over $50,000 this month, or Kylie had a $113,000 month in January, and I think that's where that sort of miseducation comes around high ticket network marketing, because people don't actually understand how little you have to do to be able to generate huge numbers. So, on that quad strategy, you've made 8 sales in your organization now. In your next 4 sales, you're going to make over $24,000. So it really is that simple to make those big numbers. Wow. That you hear high ticket affiliate marketers speaking about. For me, I never had 4 figures hit my account from one sale before. I remember Kylie saying to me, when I was celebrating, and she said, how much money was the most money you ever made from a sale before? And it was, $60 to $100 or something. That was a huge sale. When you wake up and you get that email saying, you've been paid, and it was super exciting. And of course, we're always grateful for everything that finds its way to us. But having that first sale come in and having that be a 4-figure number, I guess just breed that belief of, if I can make.
And how much did you pay to get that? How much of your money have you put in at that point in time?
Work, how many lives can I change by supporting more and more people to be able to do this too? So it's just incredible.
Yeah, I love
For
that.
you.
I love that. And this is
For you. It's incredible for you.
the thing, guys. Like, so only from your very get-go to creating your first $100,000 only takes 18 sales. From getting started to sale number 18, you generate $100,000. So again, that doesn't have to happen in your first month or your first 6 months. It can even happen in 2 years. The crazy thing about Enagic, and we didn't even talk about this, but there's no monthly targets. So you don't like in low ticket where you have to like hit the sales target thingy. I don't really know that much about it.
You work your hiney off all month long, and then it ticks over on the 31st to the 1st, and you've made zero. Like, it's zero. Everything's zero again, and you start from scratch.
See, that's awful.
And that doesn't happen here.
Yeah, it's like Enagic, you literally just keep going up, like you can't go backwards. And so it doesn't matter if those 18 sales takes you 5 years or 3 years or 3 months. It's still $100,000. It doesn't change. And this is why Enagic is so freaking special. And, Katie and I are going over to Japan next year and celebrating the 50th anniversary. So we're in a company that has a reputable history that's...
Yeah, not a good reputation because it's bullshit, and it's still a multi-level marketing company. You're still a pyramid scheme. In fact, it's probably worse that you don't have a monthly goal. You don't have to sell anything. You just have to get people. That's what it is. You're describing a pyramid scheme, Kylie.
Long time. It's not going anywhere. It's proven to work and convert because you're listening to 2 people that are absolutely killing it in this space. And I've been here for 5 years, and Katie's been here for 12 months and is still crushing it. So you have not missed the boat. Like, we haven't even...
How many other people are making your money? How many? Out of how many? How big's your organization? And how many people are making that money? You want to tell us? You want to talk about big numbers? Why don't you tell us that?
Hit momentum in Enagic. We haven't even hit market penetration. So I'm betting you're sitting here being like, no.
We haven't even hit market penetration. Saturation, girl? Penetrate? Two very different things, honey bunny.
Which is awesome, because if that's the case, that means that we've still got so much growth to utilize this company. And it's just the best freaking people you will ever live. Like, not to
These are amongst the worst people. And she talks like she's smart, but she's not smart. I know. She just said market penetration.
right around. I'm like, oh, we have the best group, but we do. Like, we honestly do. And it is so refreshing to have something like this. And that's why we wanted to talk about this, because Katie's only been here for 12 months. Like, we just wanted to pull the curtain back, show you guys what's possible, share Katie.
No, you wanted to manipulate people to believe that they can make $100,000 when they fucking can't.
Success. I don't know what arm I'm meant to use here. Share Katie's success. And just be really honest with you guys around, like, what is Enagic? What's possible here? How come Katie's all of a sudden like doing her annual income in a month? How? And this is why, like, it's just such a powerful business model. And
Because she brought a team.
we really wanted to share that with you guys.
Yeah. And I think, like the miseducation around it, because people do get exposed to those bigger numbers, and it can put that fear in you and disbelief of, well, how is that actually possible?
And thank you for mentioning this, Katie, because Kylie doesn't even entertain that fact. She doesn't even say anything. And it's just so unrealistic to be putting this out for people.
And, because we don't target family and friends, so to speak, we're not all over our personal profiles.
Kylie's boyfriend joined. So did Tony's boyfriend. That's not true. They do go after family and friends.
You probably see an ad here and there and you're just like really curious. And I think because we don't really openly come out and be like, hey, this is what we're doing, because we don't have to, people can just have that doubt that comes up for them, and they don't want to reach out. And
you should be like doing that. You should be saying, hey, this is what we're doing, because you should be more transparent.
Think that what we have here is too incredibly life-changing to not just have an open conversation. And Kylie and I speak weekly, and I said to her earlier this week, like, why don't we just tell it exactly how it is? Tell it how, I left my previous company.
You're still not really telling it exactly how it is, because you haven't talked about bringing a team. You haven't talked about like recruiting at all. So how do you make the money? Because we know that it's not just in the sales.
I got tangled up by the shiny ball syndrome, because throwing some money into a crypto account and letting that grow seemed like a wonderful idea at the time, until it didn't, and we lost thousands of dollars. And Kylie got to go back to a legitimate company that at the time was 49 years old.
Insensitive, like, idiot. Repeatedly, you're losing money. Fuck off.
Her nearly $30,000 the following month, and I got to do nothing but sit there and cry, and just tell my story exactly how it is, and why I went back to Kylie and revisited the business opportunity and had to have a second look at it, and how I got to be where I am now. So the road wasn't just completely smooth sailing. There were definitely the ups and downs there, and just having the ability to share that story, to breathe that belief and faith into, you might be sitting there in a position where you're like, I'm stuck. I'm sick of being stuck, and I'm ready to make a change. And just hearing it in a really casual, true, and authentic way, we just thought we needed to have the conversation around that.
Yes, absolutely. I love that. And that's the thing. Like, I don't think we've held anything back. And, Katie's been so transparent around like making sales before she'd even opened her products, now absolutely being in love with her products. She uses it for everything. We spoke about it the other day. And I use one of Katie's testimonies in my masterclass all the time because her shower is her favorite product. But it's honestly just about being real, showing you guys what's possible. And Katie's also, tapping out for maternity leave in, another 2 weeks' time. So we wanted to give you guys the opportunity to jump in, get started working with Katie, so that when she returns from maternity leave, everything's on automation though, guys. So her business is going to keep going while she steps out and, prioritizes bug number 3. But we wanted to offer it to you guys to say, Katie's here. She's got a booming business. It's still going to be running and thriving with all the automation when she steps out. I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. No babies for me. So you've also got me to have backup support with. And this is your chance to actually get a call with Katie before she does tap out for maternity leave, which will be fully funded by Enagic. Thank you. Which is amazing. But Katie's
Bullshit. No. She just gets a normal pay. They don't have maternity leave. Fuck off. Don't mislead people like that. Australia has very good maternity leave. Okay? So fuck all the way off with that.
going to offer up her own calendar to jump on some calls with you guys. We're going to drop her calendar link in the comments below for anyone that is interested in getting started with Enagic, hearing more. I'm sure that Katie can send you through some more information if you guys need more before a call. But I think it's a really amazing opportunity that Katie's actually offering herself up for calls. Like, it's something that we do find quite sacred because, we love our time. That's why we've built this business. But
so you do have to take and make calls, right? So it's not just all like you sit back and let someone else do the work.
Katie, I just said to Katie, I was like, what have you got open? She was like, all week, I'm ready. I'm opening my doors, because Katie knows that she wants to help other people thrive in one of the busiest times of the business, which is November, December, January. So it's like, are you going to sit on the fence and be like, new year, new me? Or are you actually going to get started today and take advantage of all those people that wait until the new year? And so it's like, we get to share this business opportunity with people, and we get to have conversations like this and have people reach out to us after they've got started and say, you've changed my life. And having this product in your home and having these people in your life and in your business will change your life. And
not for the better.
Just such a testament to if you can come in with no experience and succeed, because I did it, and I'm here to teach you. And Katie has so much experience, has been through her apprenticeship with Low Ticket, is here just to really guide you guys to create a different level of normal.
Oh my God,
and what is
it's just
true
repeat. So annoying.
Yeah, I'm honoured to have been on here tonight with you, Katie. Do you have anything to wrap things up? I know that you've just created the most enormous amount of success over the last 12 months. I'm so beyond proud of you. I'm not going to go too far because I'll cry again, but thank you for just sharing your magic with me and Enagic and showing people what's actually possible in this space, because you shrunk timelines and you crushed goals and you absolutely obliterated like what people thought was possible. And you're just a testament to show people that, again, if you can, why can't they? So I'm just so blessed to have you in my life, and thank you for just bringing all the magic.
Thank you. And thank you so much, Kylie, for being here tonight and sharing this with me. If you have been on with us live, thank you so much for joining us. And if you're on the replay, feel free to hashtag replay. We would love to know where you're tuning in from. I am going to pop my Calendly link in the comments of this when we jump off. So if you do just want to have a casual, no obligation chat moving forward, I'm going to be taking calls all week, which sounds a little odd to me. But I would love to have a chat to you about what's possible. So we are so blessed with what we have here, not only Enagic as a company, but the products that they produce.
All right, that's it. I can't do it anymore. I hate them. Oh, I hate it so much. It's just so yuck. Like, it feels like so icky, over the top nice. I bet she's not nice. I bet $100. Who am I betting with? Me. I bet with sprawled out Wilbur over there. Yeah, no. Ugh. It's just not, what they're saying is not possible. And you know what? You could be, I wouldn't blame people for being convinced. They sound really sure, okay? But the statistics don't lie. All right? I'm going to have to watch a compensation plan from someone else, because they use the let me get the pie model, right? Like you get this, and then you get to 6A and you get $2,000. And I'm pretty sure that's based on Oh, I don't know what it's based on. I'm confused. I'm going to get somebody else to explain it to me. But this is you having people under you, you know? Because I don't know how you go up 10 groups, how to advance in rank. So you need 10 group sales, 20 group sales, 50, 100 group sales. Oh, whoops-a-daisy.
Part 2, Rank and Compensation. Part 2 explains the compensation model structure used among Enagic distributors worldwide. It was Enagic's specific goal to implement a system that promptly and fairly rewards distributors based on performance. Unlike pyramid marketing and other unevenly distributed business models, our sales configuration creates greater potential for every distributor to earn money and climb the ranks. Before we begin, it should
Because your income disclosure statement doesn't do that, doesn't say that.
be noted that throughout this presentation, we will refer to the combination of direct and indirect sales as combined units sold. There are 6 ranks within the 8-point commission structure. In order to move up in rank, there are 2 steps you need to take. First, you must sell the appropriate number of combined units, which are the total number of direct and indirect.
That's volume. Right there, you have to sell a volume to go up in rank. Bitch, I didn't realize that. I thought that was true.
Indirect sales completed. Once the required combined units sold have been reached, you are immediately qualified to move up the rank. Second, you must make a direct sale to move up to the next rank. For example, in order to move up from 2A to 3A distributor, you must have achieved at least 10 combined units sold. Then, as soon as you make another direct sale, you move up to 3A distributor. The first sale in each rank must be a direct sale.
See, no wonder she would have gone up because this is team right here. 3, and that's your team buying 1 each and blah, blah, blah. Wow. This is good. I'm glad I clicked on this.
Under each distributor are 8 levels descending from top to bottom. The very first step under the distributor is limited to direct sales only. Everything below that line is indirect sales. Keep in mind that you accumulate commission points from indirect sales as well, which is necessary as indirect sales points play heavily into the formula to achieve the greatest earning potential.
So team.
It should be
How do you earn the most money? A team. This background music slaps. It's so good.
noted that relying on indirect sales points alone would prevent a distributor from climbing the ranks. Enagic's commission model evens the playing field, allowing anybody to climb higher and earn more at any time. With the quick payout system, you are compensated promptly. Every time a direct or indirect sale is made, a check is cut and sent to you. Part 3, the 8-point commission structure. This is the basic diagram of our commission structure. At the top, going from left to right, are the ascending ranks of distributors. As mentioned in Part 2, there are 6 ranks, which go horizontally across the top of the diagram. The first sale in each rank must be a direct sale. The only exception occurs when you are a 1A distributor, where it is required to sell 2 units through direct sales to move to the 2A rank.
You know, and so, yeah, that's how all of these things down here, the indirect sales is how you earn 10 grand a month? Because of, hang on, however many people.
Below each rank on your...
So 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Oh, I don't think I have a calculator on here. So Clowntown's live. Yay! I'm going to go and say hi in a minute. But I've got to go to the shop. Where is a calculator? Okay, so if we go 16 times like 5 grand equals that. 80,000 times 0.3, I think that's how much they get. Well, that's 28,000. No one, yeah, like the team. It's the team. But how are you going to get
chart is a vertical line, which represents direct sales and indirect sales completed while in that particular rank.
That's a lot, actually.
Each line is referred as 1A line, 2A line, and so on. You are assigned the same number of points as the level you are currently in. For example, if you are a level 1A distributor, you are rewarded 1 point commission for a direct sale or indirect sale of a unit. If you were a 2A distributor, you would receive 2 points, all the way up to level 6, where you would then earn 6 points.
Yeah, okay. And what does that mean?
The chart on the screen demonstrates how much commission you will receive per point earned among the various units in Enagic's product line. Part 4. Skipping levels. Please note that if you, as 1A distributor, make 2 direct sales and had 8 indirect sales, it would mean you would have earned 10 combined units sold. When you make 1 more direct sale, you would then immediately skip levels and automatically become a level 3A distributor instead of going to 2A distributor.
Why?
This happens because if you have reached the required number of combined units sold, you deserve to jump ahead to a higher rank where you belong. Other commission models make it much harder to advance. Enagic specifically designed this rank system to allow instant advancement with the ability to skip ranks and jump ahead.
I don't understand this bit. Now it's just like, we want people to go up higher. I don't know.
Based on sales performance without any snags whatsoever to hold you back from earning healthy commissions. Hard work pays off, and distributors who perform are entitled to be rewarded for their efforts. When you sell, you reap the benefits. The more you sell, the more you will be rewarded.
Yeah, that's the nature of sales. Like, duh.
Part 5. A closer look at earning commission. In this graph, you are 2A distributor. Thus, you have 1A line, which is A and B, and 2A line, which is C. C is a 3A distributor, with 1A line of D and E, 2A line of H, and 3A line of I. So J, just like C, is another 3A distributor, with 1A line of K and L, 2A line of M, and 3A line of O. Any direct or indirect sale that happens in 1A line would earn you 1 point as a commission. Any sale from 2A line would earn you 2 points, and so on. Distributor A and B would earn you 1 point each. Any commission stemming from distributors in the C line will always earn you 2 points. But there is an exception, which will be explained in the next chapter. Notice that even if you are still a 2A distributor, you have a 3A distributor below you, which allows anyone to succeed no matter how early or late you start the business.
Oh, the fuck? Ow. Something just hurt me. What? I do not understand.
This concept separates Enagic's business plan from any other direct sale business model.
Yeah.
Part 6. Commission Points Breakdown. It is important to know that every time a machine is sold, 8 points are generated. For an even closer look at some of the details, here are 2 common examples. When G purchases a unit, D receives 1 point, C receives 1 point, and you would receive 2 points. 8 minus 1 minus 1 minus 2 equals 4. So 4 points will be distributed to the distributors above you. When L purchases a unit, J receives 1 point, I receives 1 point, C receives 3 points, and you would receive 2 points. 8 minus 1 minus 1 minus 3 minus 2 equals 1. Again, 1 point will be distributed to the distributor above you. There is, however, an exception to that rule. When the line gets deeper and 8 points get consumed before it reaches you, you are no longer a part of that particular commission thread. This is, again, a great example of the importance of making continual direct sales. Based on this graph,
there are a few companies that do, like, I think, which one? I think Prove It. No, I don't know. There are other companies that where you stop getting commission from people.
With you as a 2A distributor, let's say that N has purchased a machine. M earns 1 point. J earns 2 points. I earns 1 point. C earns 3 points, and you would get 1 point for the initial sale. In this case, you are getting only 1 point from an indirect sale that occurred in your 2A line. because 8 minus 1 minus 2 minus 1 minus 3 equals 1. This is why relying too much on indirect sales only will eventually earn you nothing. As the line gets deeper, the 8 points get consumed before it reaches you. Keep in mind that different Enagic models have their own point values as well as their own commission structures. All 1A and higher distributors are qualified to receive filter commission. Enagic will pay filter commission to distributors after the total amount accumulated equals $300. For our rewarding policies on education allowances and additional details on how our commission system works, please refer to the commission pamphlet, which has been provided for you to help you better understand Enagic's unique 8-point commission system. Once again, it is our goal to achieve a healthy mind, body, and spirit.
Okay, so each rank has bonuses as well. Oh damn, this is 360 views. This is the clearest I've ever seen it explained, and no one's watched it. Except for I don't understand how it goes. All right, well, we're going to leave it there. I might put that as a standalone video as well, just because people can see, like, that's what you really need to do. You have to get all those people and all those sales to advance up the ranks. It's not as simple as this, that, like Kylie and Katie were explaining. Okay, well, thanks for being with me. I'm hopefully going to finish setting up the little Christmas tree, and my dog book is on the way, and I have permission to say it is my American friend. My American friend. Yes, so that's really cool. Please don't join Enagic. They are the worst. I just can't even believe how blatantly they talk about money. It's disgusting. It's so misleading. All right. What else we got coming up? Nothing. Oh, podcast. Okay. So the X1Z pod, please check it out. It's a labor of love, and Val is doing a bang up job of editing, and just, yeah, they are just have a way of making Gus and I sound smart. All right. Thanks for being with me, and I will see you next time. Okay. Goodbye.